how do we look? Look okay. Right folks, this is another little quick one. Working on the servers yesterday, we've got a bit of an issue. I had a bad stick of RAM. This is one of the 4 I had of the 4 gigs. Chap was sending me from Bradford in Nottingham, just down the road from me. He's sending me another one to replace it. It's just going bad, so good on him. Rats 4 at eBay. Good fellow. I'm hoping it turns out soon. The other 4 are fine. It's just this one going a bit twonky, so I've had to take the pair out, but one pair is in. I'm also just watching my upload stream. I was supposed to have 10 megabit upload from Virgin now. I'm getting 3.5 at the moment. Thanks, Virgin. But that's not my real reason for being here. My real reason for being back for a 3rd time tonight is I got a package in the post. It is meant to be a hard drive for the Dell server. It's the first hard drive I've got. I have a 3.5-inch bay, but I have absolutely no screws that fit it, so I couldn't fit that one. But this was meant to be a SAS 3.5-inch drive for the other machine. Unfortunately, and I hope you can see this, let me just see if you can see it. That says SCSI, SCSI, okay, and this says SCSI, okay, and as you can guess by the picture, that is an 80-pin SCA connector, which you can see at the top here, this one. It is not anything else, it's just wrong. That is not a SATA connector. It's an SCA 80-pin connector for SCSI. So this is not the right thing. It also doesn't look like the right bay for a 2950, which is what was advertised. It might be actually. Yeah, it might be actually. I don't. It's just not. I've never seen them with this sort of Bakelite kind of plastic. They've been steel like this one. I've had steel ones for better heat dissipation. Then I suppose you don't need heat to the front. So yeah, that folks is an 80-pin SCA connector, not a SATA connector. So I've had to create a a tag on my auction thingy, the purchase on eBay, which is just an absolute hassle. Fortunately for me, this fellow only lives up the road. He's only over in Mansfield, so I don't know if he worked that out, but I'll go and knock on his door and give him it back. So that's just annoyed me. Just another quick update then. What am I doing with the rest of the tinkering series? Well, I'm going to bring you, and I hope he doesn't mind me flashing this up. I've been reading Bjorn's Tour of C++. The full book's over there right now. The tour, very good, very handy, and I can pop it to work with me. I had a stand-up, not a stand-up, I had a bit of a disagreement today with somebody about the better language to use. It was a language war. They were very much in favour of C. Not because they didn't have C++ and not because we didn't have better things at hand, but because they liked C and didn't understand C++. They just don't like it, as far as I could tell. And their major problem were things like threads having, creating values inside braces, which is completely standard now for C++ 2011 upwards. 13 and I'm sure 17 all initializing brackets, but braces rather, curly braces. Didn't like that. I also started a class, class and the parameters, and you put the colon, you initialize the members from the parameters you've got before you open the braces. They went mad. They were like, no, open the brace and initialize all the members in there. And I said, no, that's initialized all the members, and now you're assigning to the members. You aren't initializing them, you're assigning. I said resource acquisition, should be its initialization, not in the constructor. It should already be done. You know, unless you're saying something null and then assigning a pointer to it, or you're saying something null in the construction and creating new memory or something, it should all be done in the constructor after that colon. Flew over the head faster than I've ever seen something fly over the head. So, you know, I just gave up. But I popped this out because they didn't want to use boost. I can't remember why they didn't want to use boost for something or other. It took too long to compile from source. If I recall correctly. So we were doing locking this way from resource sharing in here. So I basically was able to just pull this up and go through it all and just give them these examples and just leave them to it, you know, on a nice, light little book. It's very useful. So Björn Strustrup's Tour of C++. Obviously, if you don't know, but Björn was the creator. He's the "we are not worthy" god. That was all really. The other server tinkering bit I'm going to do, I'll drop that book now, is the 2950 has those two SATA A, SATA B connectors in the middle of it, and there's a power connector with a Molex up here at the front. I'm going to connect that to it and connect the SATA to it with that. So yes, I've got a SATA power connector now. That was a pound, but it took forever to come from China. I think I ordered that about 5 weeks ago, but it's turned up eventually. It was a gift as well. Yeah, so there's all that going on. New stick of RAM, that drive went back, got the Molex connector. Connecting to the Molex connector, I have this little mechanical 2.5 inch drive, so that's what's going to go in there. That's my phone. That's people replying to one of my YouTube videos. So anyway, there you go. Tatty bye.